Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Brooks Running has a new shoe for you runners out there. Did you hear that? Better turn up your volume. In fact, turn it up to the max. Introducing the all-new Ghost Max. It's got all kinds of things to make your knees and ankles feel protected, like Max Cushion, Max Soft Landings with DNA Loft V2 foam, and Max Smooth Rides with their Glide Roll Rocker. Feel better on your run with Ghost Max. Learn more at brooksrunning.com.
This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 2408. The Scale is a Liar. Why It Doesn't Matter for Fat Loss, by Lea Genders of leagendersfitness.com. And I'm Dr. Neil, your host and narrator. Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome back to another week of Optimal Health Daily. This is where I read to you from some of the best health and fitness blogs on the web, kind of like an ongoing audiobook, and always with a bit of my commentary at the end after the ads. All right, and with that, let's get right to the post as we optimize your life. The Scale is a Liar. Why It Doesn't Matter for Fat Loss, by Lea Genders of leagendersfitness.com. Once a month on Sunday morning, my partner and I roll out of bed, strip off our clothes, stay with me here, and step on the bathroom scale. It's one way we monitor our health. My partner goes first. They're smiling ear to ear because they lost 4 pounds. I'm feeling optimistic after an 8-hour sleeping fast. My belly feels flat and I feel light. With butterflies in my stomach, I step on the scale. My heart sinks because I'm up 2 pounds. My first instinct is to freak out. After all, I've conditioned myself over the last 20-something years to put a lot of weight, no pun intended, into that number that blinks back at me from the scale. My mind is racing. Maybe I shouldn't have had that last glass of wine last weekend. Maybe I shouldn't have had that second slice of pizza on a lunch date 2 weeks ago. My first instinct is to beat myself up over it. I suck. Even though intellectually I know better, it takes a long time to undo years of emotional conditioning. The ironic part is that I'm not even trying to lose weight. So where do those butterflies come from? Why do I feel nervous stepping on a scale even though I'm happy with my current body? Why do I care about 2 pounds anyway? I know I feel an emotional connection to the scale, even when there's not much at stake, and I can vividly remember that feeling when I was desperately trying to lose weight all those years ago. I know that it feels like the scale really matters, but let me explain why it doesn't matter at all. Why your scale weight doesn't matter. After stepping on the bathroom scale and feeling a little defeated, I headed over to CryoNation in Grapevine, where they have an in-body body composition analyzer scale. My results? I learned that yes, I gained 2 pounds, but my body fat analysis showed that I gained muscle and lost body fat. That's actually the best result I could have hoped for. More muscle equals a higher metabolism. 2 pounds of muscle on the scale is a great achievement. My hard work in the gym is paying off. Now I'm thrilled with my result of a 2-pound gain. I think I'm officially allowed to use the gains hashtag now. The less knowledgeable me would have seen a 2-pound weight gain on the scale and would have tried to diet harder and run more, which would have made things worse, maybe even have undone my positive progress. The bathroom scale doesn't tell the whole picture, especially when you're lifting weights. You have to measure your body composition to know your real results. A lower number on the scale is not always a good thing. If you lose muscle with fat, that would be a poor result because it lowers your metabolism and becomes harder to maintain your weight loss when you lose muscle. A higher number on the scale is not always a bad thing. Like in my results, the number was higher, but it showed an increase in muscle and a decrease in fat. The scale only measures body weight. The scale only measures your overall body weight, and that number is pretty much irrelevant to your overall health. When you're trying to lose weight, it is imperative that you focus on fat loss and not just weight loss. Ideally, we want to lose fat and gain or maintain muscle. You do this by eating adequate amounts of protein and including resistance training in your workouts. Muscle is more dense than fat, so a pound of muscle takes up less space in your body than a pound of fat. 150 pounds with a low body fat percentage looks completely different than 150 pounds of a high body fat percentage. More muscle and less fat equals a smaller size body no matter what the number on the scale says. Toss your scale out the window. The bottom line is that if you lose 2 pounds of fat and gain 2 pounds of muscle, the scale weight will be exactly the same. Your body composition and metabolism would have improved, but your weight would stay the same. The scale would imply that you're not making progress, and you may feel frustrated when in fact, you made wonderful progress. Toss the scale out the window. Well, make sure it's open first, and focus on fat loss. You just listened to the post titled, "The Scale is a Liar, Why It Doesn't Matter for Fat Loss" by Lea Genders of leagendersfitness.com. We're driven by the search for better. But when it comes to hiring, the best way to search for a candidate isn't to search, but match. If you need to hire, you need Indeed. Indeed is your matching and hiring platform with over 350 million global monthly visitors and a matching engine that helps you find quality candidates fast. And Indeed doesn't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites. One of the things I love about Indeed is that it makes hiring all in one place so easy because Indeed's matching engine is constantly learning from your preferences. So the more you use Indeed, the better it gets. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/health. Just go to Indeed.com/health right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/health. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Dr. Neal here for my commentary. I've ranted about this many times and completely agree with today's author, Lea. The body weight scale can be very misleading. So whenever I talk to patients or clients about weight loss and weight management, I tell them it may be more important to find other ways to track their progress. For example, how their old clothes are fitting. Do they find that a pair of pants that they couldn't fit into before is now back in rotation? Then that means progress is being made. The number on the scale may not have changed, but if belts are being tightened around those pants, then they're on the right track. All right, that'll do it for the Monday episode and the first episode of the new year. Here's wishing you a wonderful and prosperous new year. And of course, I'll be back here tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.